Well, your rights, legally you're supposed to enjoy, okay, the possession of that land. That land is yours as long as you've gone through the legal methods in which you acquired that land, okay? So you can acquire that, you can be in that land in terms of living there. No one is going to disturb you. You can do whatever it is so long as it is legal. And we also have this agricultural land. So some lands are actually given to you, but there is a way that you are supposed to use that land for. You cannot be having agricultural land and then you're using it for residential purposes. No. So whatever the demarcation that has been provided for, then that is what you're supposed to rely upon in terms of the right that you have in the land. So you can enjoy possession, free possession in your land, build your house, you can cultivate, you can farm, you can fence it, okay? As long as you have all the legal documents which actually show that you are the legitimate owner of that land. Disputes are bound to happen, especially when it comes to land, okay? And even property itself, disputes are happening. Each and every single day we face people who are actually complaining that kuna watu wamewalagai shamba. We have those people who are now, in Kenya right now, everyone is interested in buying property, which is good, by the way. So kuna watu wanakuja, they have identified that you are in desperate need of property. So an advertise, falsely that kuna ma 50 by 100 in a certain location, let's call it XYZ. So when you are so much interested in that land, unaenda, you've not even seen that land. You pay money, unangoja kupatiwa title. Mwenyewe hata hujaona shamba. Sawa. So fraud is one of it. So you have people who are really going an extra mile to making money by conning people. So that is another way. And then we also have issues whereby now you've gone to purchase land, umeenda umekutana na muuzaji shamba, mkaandika mkataba kila kitu, ukamlipa full purchase price. One way or another, you forgot to do transfer of that property from the current owner to you yourself who is buying that property. So unapata transfer haijafanyika. That is also a dispute that emanates, and we have such kind of cases whereby someone has bought land, umenunua shamba na hujamaliza process yote. There's that excitement that you have, oh, now I own land, okay? Unaenda unanunua shamba, you don't even finish the whole process, the land has not been transferred to you, okay? That becomes another problem. Another dispute we have, sometimes you can have a problem with the government itself, okay? You can go, build somewhere which you are not supposed to. That is what you're supposed to do as such. Ujue, look at the area, how has it been put, or ile plan ambayo imewekwa ya hiyo sehemu. Unaona? Because you have people who are building kwa barabara. We have so many malls which have been demolished. We have several properties which have been demolished. Why? Because you did not take it upon yourself to do what is known as due diligence, okay? Other problems we have with regards to property disputes, theft, of course, okay? Property, let's talk about vehicles. Vehicle is a property, personal property. So mtu anaweza kuibia gari, akimbie nayo. That is also another problem, okay? And I don't think we need to limit ourselves to property being land peke yake. Anything that is legally owned by you or your friend or your mother or your spouse, all that is property. Now disputes do arise between siblings, between family members, okay? And even now when you have to now fight the government on land that, okay, fine, it's yours, and they want to compulsory acquire it and you don't want, you're going to be compensated. And also, we have issues where now, we mwenyewe unaenda kujenga, unaweka kibanda mahali. Okay, let's look at the fact here. Sasa unapata mtu ameweka kibanda ya katakata mboga ama kuuza nyanya kwa nini kwa barabara. What do you expect? Of course, kanjo atakubeba. Okay? Of course, for those reasons which we have whereby now someone has not, you've been defrauded, of course you can always go to the police station, report the issue. It will be a criminal issue, and then the DCI are going to take over. They're going to investigate that property. We have a section that has been put specifically to do with land issues at the Directorate of Criminal Investigations. So they normally look at all these issues, they follow up, wanaangalia what has been the history of that land, how did it happen that you were being defrauded in that land, okay? Another issue, if at all you don't want to go to court, you don't want to go to the DCI, then you can sit down with the person who you're in conflict with. You find for any other way of which you can resolve a dispute. If you want to do mediation, if you want to do alternative dispute resolutions, mnaweza kaa muongee. So we have litigation, of course you're going down the legal route, mwende kotini, and then the court is going to decide who is the legal owner. Number 2, you can always talk to this person. You don't need to go to court. You don't need to go to the police station. Mnaweza kama muelewane, mzungumze, mkubaliane na upewe shamba. Okay? Yeah. So I think those are some of the methods in which you can be able to resolve the disputes. For all of you who are watching, okay, be it you're a lawyer, be it you are not a lawyer, you're a businessman, always remember that number 1, you need to understand and read the law. The law was not put there for us lawyers to be able to read or understand it. You yourself, you're supposed to go through the law. Soma sheria ifahamu. Go to the cyber, download everything nowadays is provided online. Unaweza enda, usome, download hizo acts. Of course you'll benefit. Unajua, you don't need to be a lawyer for you to know the law. And that is why you're having problems, because you don't know the law. So you don't have to wait until mpata shida ndo uanze kukimbia kwa wakili. Of course we will charge you handsomely for that. Another thing also, I hope that you take good care of yourself, protect your property, always and always and always. Before doing anything whatsoever, make sure you're in the right state of mind. Sawa. We have nowadays people like watu wanakoniwa sana huku nje. You need to be very sharp when it comes to dealing with property. Amwe mwenyewe pia. Kwa mavijana, of course, you need to really be careful out there. Nowadays the streets are not safe. For those of you who are engaging in drugs and substance abuse, those of you who are participating in criminal acts and all these activities, Crime Support is there to help you. You can always visit their offices, talk to them, they'll guide you. Watakufanyia rehabilitation. I think they know different rehabilitation centers ambazo unaweza enda na unaweza kufaidika. So kitu naweza kuwahimiza na naweza kuwaomba ni kwamba muisome sheria, muifahamu, muielewe, unaona, then you'll be safe. Okay? So take good care of yourself. You can always reach me. I'll provide my email, that is rshaaban6@gmail.com, or you can always reach out rajab.advocates@gmail.com. Those are the different places you can reach me. If you want to contact me, you can always reach me at 0743775045. That is my number, so you can always call and introduce yourself. Tell me umepata namba yangu wapi. Maybe you say you got my number from the Crime Support series, you Ask a Lawyer. If you do that, I will respond. And if you're looking to extort money from me, I'm sorry, I don't think that will happen. Bye.